Hey guys, it's Jillian and I'm going to do another what sold on eBay video. This is going to be for the month of January, from January 11th till January 26th. If you have not watched my channel, I am a relatively new eBay seller. I've only been doing it seriously for less than 6 months, but even though I'm no expert, I still think it's fun and helpful for everyone to kind of share what they've been selling. This has been a slower month for me. I guess it's just the time of year. But I literally went a whole week with no sale. I'm not lying. I'm going to tell it like it is. I did not sell anything for a week straight. Oh, it was so frustrating. But sales have picked up. Things are looking better. Before I get started, I want to mention the eBay and PayPal fees because I do get a lot of questions on that. And yes, you have to factor those in when you're figuring out what you've made. I'm going to be doing guesstimates here because it's a lot of work for me to do the exact numbers for you guys, but I do have GoDaddy bookkeeping. I do know what my numbers are. I just don't want to sit here and figure it out for every item right now. But for clothing, eBay does take 10% and PayPal will take about 3% plus 30 cents for every transaction. So make sure you are keeping that in mind. So the first thing is this torrid sheer open knit cardigan. I found it at my Goodwill. They sell all tops for $3.29. It was new with tags, which is awesome, and Torrid sells pretty good. So I sold it for $19.99 plus free shipping. So after fees, my product cost, and shipping fees, I made around $10 on that sale, which is pretty awesome. I am not going to complain. The next thing is this Cabby Merlot kind of draped top. I found this one also at my Goodwill for $3.29, but when I got it home under the lights, it did have some discoloration. I lowered the price down a lot and it still sold. So it sold for $12.99. So I only ended up making around $4, but I did get my investment back and I still made $4 on top of that. So it wasn't a total disaster. So this blazer my boyfriend found at Goodwill. I was so nervous to sell it. I had never sold kind of like a higher end name brand item before. So it is a Giorgio Armani blazer, women's blazer, wool. It has the cool mandarin collar. I did a lot of research and kind of checked out pictures. I was like, is this authentic? I don't want to sell a fake, but I was pretty confident that it was real. It was $5 at Goodwill. And I sold it for $29.99, but I charged the buyer shipping. So after I take out product cost and fees, I made around $20 off that sale, which is awesome. This again, I found at Goodwill for $3.29. It's a J. Jill shift dress. Some items I get from J. Jill fly out and some sit around forever. This one flew out, luckily. I sold it for $25 and I charged shipping. So I ended up making around $18. This sucked. They were a pair of Cabby pants. I got them at my local thrift store, I think for around $3. But when I got home, there was a big old hole, not a big old hole, actually, it was a little tiny loose seam on the butt. But it was enough that I needed to note it. I didn't want to sell something and have a buyer be upset, so I lowered the price down a lot. And when all is said and done, I only made around $2. I got my investment back and I made $2. Next up is this Michael by Michael Kors top. These sell pretty well for me. But the only bad thing about this is that the size tag was ripped out. But through measurements and comparison, I was able to determine that it was a size 1X. I did note that in the description. So I found this one at Goodwill for $3.29 and I sold it for $19, but I did charge shipping. So I ended up making around $13 off of that sale. So this is my boyfriend's dad's old phone. We bought it for him, but we switched carriers. So he just had it laying around and I decided to sell it. So I sold it for $19 plus shipping. Since he got a whole year's use out of it, I'm not going to take away any, I'm going to count it all as profit. So off of that sale, I made $17. On this Torrid dress at my local thrift store for $2. It is a size 3 kind of evening formal dress. It did weigh over a pound because there was a lot of fabric, because it was ruched sides, I guess. I can't say that. So I decided to charge shipping. So I sold it for $23, and when all is said and done, I made around 18 bucks. So I made another Poshmark sale. Yay! This was a new with tags Rockin' Republic 3X top. It was sheer, and the shoulders had these faux leather with faux leather studs on them. So it was kind of a cool looking shirt, and it was new with tags, so I decided to pick it up at Goodwill for $3.29. I love how Poshmark shows you exactly how much their fees are and exactly what you earned. So I made $16 minus $3.29, so a little less than 13 bucks on that. So this is a new with tags American Eagle Outfitters polka dot overalls. I was playing around with sourcing at Marshall's, so that's where I found these. I paid $6 for them, so they were new with tags. I just knew overalls were going to be hot, so I decided to pick them up. I did charge shipping because it was over a pound. I did take a best offer for $20 on those, and they cost me $6, so I probably made around 10 bucks when all is said and done. And then I decided to sell some of my boyfriend's video games that he wasn't playing anymore. So this is Madden, and I sold it for 10 bucks. So after shipping and fees and stuff, I probably cleared around 5 bucks. But hey, it's okay. It was a video game that was sitting there doing nothing in our drawer. Again with this one, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. He's already playing the new one. He doesn't play the old ones once he gets the new ones. So we sold it for 20 plus free shipping. So I got around 15 bucks. And I made another Poshmark sale, yay! So this is an American rag, like maxi tube dress. I paid $2 for it at one of my thrift stores I go to, so I ended up making around $10. So next up is this Talbot's kind of button-down blouse. I put this item on auction because it just was not selling. So I started the auction pretty low. It did get 4 bids. It got up to $425, and I charged shipping on all my auctions. So I made my money back and maybe made a couple bucks. I did do several other items like this where I just put them on auction because I could not get rid of them any other way. So I'm not going to show you every one, but basically I made my money back plus another $1 or $2. So I was just clearing out inventory. I probably put 10 items on auction and sold around 5. I'm going to donate the other 5, get them out of my life. I need to clear space for better items because now that I've been doing some more research, I buy better items. And this is the final video game we sold. It was the Lego Star Wars. This was actually my video game, but I didn't like it. It was, I don't know, I wasn't into it. So I sold it for 24 bucks, and I made probably 18 off of it. So this is a Lane Bryant top. I don't buy every Lane Bryant item I see because they do seem to take a while to sell, but this one just looked really pretty, and it was paisley, and I just thought it was super nice. So it did take a few weeks to sell, but it did sell, and I sold it for 18 bucks. I paid $3.29 for it at Goodwill, and so I made around $10. So this is the last item I have to show you guys, but it's also the most exciting. I sold it earlier today. It's a men's Levi's denim vest, size medium. But I got it at Plato's Closet during their dollar day, so I only paid $1 for this. I had never been to a Plato's Closet dollar days. If you guys have, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how your experience went. But I was not expecting the level of chaos that there was. There was so many people there digging for things, bumping into you. Everyone was super nice though, but it was just crazy. And I had to wait in line for over an hour just to check out, but totally worth it, right? And I almost threw this back because I was looking through a bin full of like cute, boho looking tops, and all of a sudden I found this like big old manly denim vest. I was like, what the heck? And I tossed it to the side, and then I saw the Levi's tag, and I was like, maybe I should look that up. It might be worth something. Sure enough, it was. So I did charge shipping because it was over a pound. They paid $35 for it. So I ended up clearing close to 30 bucks on this sale pretty quick. So that was awesome. It was exciting. So that's it. That is most of what I sold in the month of January. even though I had a very, very slow week. I won't even say slow week. I didn't sell crap for a week. I think it was still pretty good for me. I had some good sales, so I'm excited. I can't wait to see what next month will bring. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave me a comment down below if you have anything to say, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.